Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan and welcome to Blackhole. Blackhole is a game developed by Soft Studios out of the Czech Republic. It's a puzzle platformer. It is available right now on Steam, and I am here to show you a little bit about what's going on with it, what it's about, how it looks, how it plays. So let's get into it. It is a puzzle platformer. Really cool concept. It has a full cast of voice actors, and which I have to say is very well done. The voice acting, the story, it's all top notch. So does the gameplay live up to par with what they put in as story wise and voice acting stuff? I'm gonna say yes, it does. It is it's very challenging, and there's a lot of levels to get through. So I'm gonna jump right into the single player. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna actually jump back to the beginning of the game and show you a couple of the easier levels. So I am in the third zone. As you can see, the graphics are pretty awesome. And see all these under me are the levels in this zone. Each zone typically has probably like 11 or 12 levels. And then like a boss level kind of thing going on. Sometimes it's not really a boss, it's just like a special level, if you will. But I am going to I'm going to teleport myself back to the beginning of the game. Let's go back. Let's go back to the crash site. Oh, this is actually a level. I'm going to get out of here. Okay, so this is going to be the first zone. This is what you encounter when you start the game. There's actually kind of a long sequence before you start the game of like voice acting stuff or some story-wise stuff. So basically what happens is you are on a ship, a spaceship, and you're investigating black holes, and you get sucked into one. After you get sucked into one, your ship crashes on this place. This place is called the Entity, and you are the only member of your crew that you can find. So you set off with the AI that was on board the ship. She actually has become a little PDA that you carry around with you. So she's with you, giving you hints and little things to go on. And as you progress through, you'll find some of your crew members and you know, kind of figure out where you are and you know, unlock more of the story. So in each of these levels, you have to get what are called self-burns. Those are those orbs that are floating around. So each level has a certain amount of self-burns assigned to it. That's our AI, Oriel.
Evidently, you don't care.
So I'll just show you how this works. You go in, you grab your self-burns, and you're done.
Called self-burnium. Do not ask me how I know. I haven't got a clue myself. This will surprise you. Self-burnium contains nanobots that can repair stuff. What a coincidence.
So now I'm gonna skip a few levels, and there is why can't I get to that yet? There are some mechanics that are really cool. I'll jump right into this. See, out of this one, there are 4 self-burniums. Or self-burnium orbs that I only got 2 so far. You only need 1 to get to the next level. So you know, if you find out that a level is too hard, you can just skip it, or grab one of the easiest ones, and then exit the level, and you'll be fine to progress. So as you can see, I'm standing on some like little white bubbles, and above me there's some white bubbles. This is gravity. It's a mechanic in the game that will change the orientation of the map or of the level. So if I were to jump, I'm going to change. The whole level does a 180 to me to put me on the floor, basically. This is lava. If I touch it, I will die. Oh, I did not even see that. Oh my god. Now I can slide. And I fell too far. Anyway, it's just this just goes to show you that, you know, there are certain mechanics in here, and the expansiveness of these levels. Some of them are really big. As you saw, the first level that I did was pretty small. It was pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna go back now. The game's really fast. I'm using a controller. It does have keyboard and mouse support as well, but the controls are really responsive. It really feels. I feel everything I'm doing. It's nice. It's actually really nice. Ooh. And of course, you know, you can jump high, jump low. It reminds me a bit of Super Meat Boy-esque in a way that the controls handle. Like I said, very responsive. And then with the way that the levels are, I could definitely see this, you know, becoming one of those kind of cult classic hits that you know, everybody loves the hard games, and Super Meat Boy was that, and this definitely is that as well. I have been having a lot of trouble getting through some of these levels. If you had seen when I was walking around in the third zone, I was only getting one orb for each level just to progress. That was more of, you know, I wanted to get more of the game done for you guys to see more stuff. So I am going to actually head to the next zone. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to teleport there. I'm going to go through this. Now I can just jump into the next zone. And each zone has a different theme to it. You saw the first one was like, you know, a planet type thing with lava. This is plants. And we have this pulley system. It's really cool. Now this is where the first zone was like, okay, this is a challenging game. And then here in this area, it was like, it turned it up. It really did. These levels were hard to get through, and it just got harder and harder. I'll show you maybe something. Let's see. And yes, those spiked plants will kill me. I like showing off this one.
And now it's all clear to me.
This one was
this
pretty
jungle is a vast mold on the entity.
pretty intense. So all in all, there are, I believe, 7 zones,
and
then
when you leave a sandwich in the fridge too long, you
with
know what happens
all
after
that,
a year?
after all that, there's, you know, so that's like, that works its way out to like almost 70 plus levels in the game as a whole, which is a Pretty decent amount, if you ask me. Let's try and get this. I can hold on to the side so I can go under the plants.
Yes, you are reading my mind. All of this happens.
You'll have to excuse me, I am pretty terrible at puzzle platformers, so if it looks like I'm struggling, I really am. And you'll also notice in the top right, it keeps track of the orbs that I have, and it also has a timer. So you might ask, what's the timer for? There is a global leaderboard, if you'll see here. I don't have any, local time, so it's not going to show anything. But there is a global leaderboard, and so I actually feel like this game could be one of those. It could become one of the like a big game in the speedrunning community, just because of the fast nature of it. Like it's and the skill needed for it is like, look, this isn't a level. This is just out in the world trying to get to the next areas and stuff like that. And it took me a while to get past this part because I suck at these type of things. And you're all watching me fail terribly at them now, which is okay. Oh, and I jumped too early, and now I gotta wait again. And here we go. Ugh. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, almost. Well, that sucked. I'll give it one more try and then I'll move on to the next thing to show. Another thing to note is the sound design in this is awesome. I love the soundtrack. Really cool. And as I said, each level or each area has a final level where it's either a speed run. Like in the first zone we saw, there was a speed run to outrun a lava flow. In this one, it's Mr. Flower, and I will show you Mr. Flower. That's Mr. Flower. So, I actually have not done this part. It wasn't necessary to get to the next area. So, let's give it a try. Oh my god. Timing is everything in this game. But once you get the patterns down, the levels will become easier. See, now that wasn't even fair. There we go. Alright. back a little. Let's go back.
If it saves the life of a poor creature,
There we go.
then it's worth it.
Okay. Now we are looking at something.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll feel rather bad if we steal the part from it.
Scarce. Scarce. Scarce.
It's trying to negotiate with us. It wants a stake in exchange for the part. Not that unrealistic, considering there are tons of snakes running around the jungle. But catching them won't be that easy. Enough. I don't like being pushed around. Ugh, part isn't worth it. You've got my permission to give it a good beating, so just keep doing
Let's
what
see
you're doing.
what I got.
After all, tuning to the right frequency of our universe won't be possible without the Archdevicacno radio transmitter. We could end up anywhere without it. Literally anywhere.
That didn't do much for me. Okay, okay, here we go. Oh, but now I got one of these again. Nope, and I just screwed up. I'm not even gonna spend more time on this. Okay. So, let's show you the final, or one of the final areas that I want to show you, the next stage. Kind of wrap it up here. So this is the Sacred Library area. I know you haven't really seen all of the, voice acting and stuff. I don't want to give really a lot away, because the story is pretty great. I'll just show you where I am in the story. Saving Jetson here.
We have 60 minutes to save our princess.
Oh, you've got to be... Oriel, did you say princess? I'm no princess!
You're right, Scarlet, and you also don't have 60 minutes. From the looks of it, I'd say no more than 10.
What about getting me out of here?
We'll try.
Oh, you'll try?
As you can see, I have this mechanic now. This is the EMP.
Great.
He is quite rude. Try to be quicker before the laser burns him.
I don't deserve this. Really, I don't. Flying to space to close a black hole, saving mankind. And when it seems I'll finally get peace and quiet and die, nope. Here comes the artificial intelligence.
Now those are lasers, and those will kill me instantly.
For this mess we're in, along with the coffee guy, saying that they will try to save me. Oh, I'm not exaggerating. Oh, this is so unfair. I could have gone to heaven. Or even hell! Anything would have been better than this! The laser's been aiming at me for at least an hour! I'm coming to terms with death. Oh, I made myself follow 30 religions, and all of a sudden, 10 minutes before the end, AI appears on the scene, telling me that it will try.
As you can see, things are a bit harder.
I wonder if you're going to moan this much after your death, too.
Is that it? Hey, fine by me. Artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you are so artificial that my eyes are starting to hurt.
Now I can survey kind of what's going on. This might be a timing thing. Oh, and I totally timed it wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna just reset. Let's go back to the beginning. So there you pretty much have it. The game is pretty straightforward. The levels are crazy hard. So if you're into that type of puzzle platformer, this game is definitely right up your alley. Something that you would totally be into. I highly recommend going up to Steam and grabbing it. It is available now. I will leave this Steam link in the description, and I will also leave a description to my full review, written review on indiejuice.tv. If you haven't been following me there, that's where I've been writing most of my reviews, if not all of my reviews, actually in the past year. We have some pretty awesome content going up there. If you do follow me there, you'll notice that I've started a new series called Juicy Devs, where I interview, or I hold interviews for up-and-coming indie developers. So be sure to check that out. I'm really excited about that series. It's taken off in the past few weeks. I've really gotten a lot of good submissions, and I plan to do a lot more with it. So this is Blackhole. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.